Okay,
Now, what are we talking about?
let's see. Let's talk about Tokyo in the 50s.
Okay. What
Oh,
are,
it's exactly 5 o'clock. That's the 5 o'clock bell.
Ah,
They always have that. It's actually part of the disaster alert system,
is that right?
so they need to test the speakers every day.
oh,
Well, let me see what I remember about Tokyo in the old days. I didn't actually live in Tokyo then. I lived in Yokohama for the first 18 months that we were here. Then moved to a place west of Tokyo. It was called Camp Drink then. It's probably been absorbed by the city by now. And I came into the city quite often. The place was devastated the first time I saw it. Really, a lot of the damage from World War II was still very evident. And wastelands of just nothing but flat, bombed out buildings, I guess, flat concrete, that sort of thing. There wasn't much public transport besides the the JR line, which is still here. And there was a line between Yokohama and Tokyo I used to ride. I was amazed when I came this time to see so many tall buildings. I hardly recognized anything here except, the Imperial Palace grounds and the Parliament building and the Tokyo Station. So, a lot of change. What was I doing here? My father was stationed here as a part of the occupation of Japan called the 8th Army at first, until the Korean War broke out. Then it became the Japan Logistical Command. I was in the Boy Scouts while here, and we did several interesting things, one of which was to climb Mount Fuji.
Wow.
Another which was to make up some covered wagons and go out west of the city to small towns and offer ceremonial bells to the townspeople. My impression was they thought we were really crazy. You have to ask questions.
Okay, you said there was kind of a pollution problem in Tokyo?
Yes, that was because the cars were still burning charcoal at that time. And that produces a lot of dark, thick smoke.
So almost everyone was wearing a mask?
Yes,
Was it a white mask?
yes,
Wow, did you wear one yourself?
no. We thought it odd that everybody was wearing the masks, but we just didn't do it. It was not, the American style.
And you said there were very few traffic lights.
In those days, traffic was controlled by policemen who would stand on a little platform in the middle of an intersection and direct traffic that way.
So what happened late at night?
They were lit up enough so you could see them. They wore white gloves.
So they were there around the clock?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I wasn't up that late. I was just a kid.
It was a different world back then.
Yes.
Amazing. And I heard that your father was a POW.
That is correct.
What did you hear from him?
He's never talked about his experience.
Never.
Never.
He was made prisoner in the Philippines?
That is correct. And he was shipped to Japan late in the war.
Was he at the infamous Death March?
No. He was on the island of Corregidor, and they surrendered.
Hmm.
And so he didn't suffer from the death march, although the conditions where he was first sent were not too good. That was at Cabanatuan, north of Manila. He was brought to Japan, I don't have the exact date, late 43, early 44, I think. and spent some time at Kawasaki and some time at Niigata.
Well, Niigata's quite a distance from here. Very
Yes.
cold in the winter. It's called the snow country.
Well, he didn't go there until summer of '45.
And did they put him to work? Was he like,
No, he was an officer. Officers don't work.
he was just watching paint peel? And
Oh, they had little tasks that they tried to perform, keep up the morale of the troops, dispense, items that was for sale for the money that the workers earned, that sort of thing.
wow. So he never talked to you about this?
No, he didn't, but I have his diary that he kept.
I heard he wrote that on a, let's see, some kind of package, or it was some
It was
kind
made
of,
from cement sacks,
good. What, that's amazing. So,
and it's very durable.
and what did he use to write?
He wrote some of it in ink and some of it in pencil.
And are there many pages in this diary?
The diary's about 4 inches square, and it has about 100 pages.
What are some of the entries?
Usually they're daily things, like today these companies were working and those were not working. Or this is the kind of thing that came in the mail, or this is what we had to eat, that sort of thing.
No rice today, just like yesterday.
Yes.
Must have been hard. Okay, thank you very much for this.
Yes.
Very interesting. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.